This is Eva E, Certified Legal Nurse Consultant, and I've asked Eva to visit with me today to share with you a little bit about what she did to become successful. So what'd you do?
Well, I think that what you taught us was right on, Vicki. I really went through and put into practice a lot of things. And one of the things I remember you saying is, make friends with the gatekeepers.
Yeah,
you don't know how
definitely.
true that is. You have to find a way, even though a lot of our work is email, you have to find a way to make that human. And there was a paralegal in this large firm, and she was who I dealt with. And after about a year or so, she moved to another large firm. I didn't know she was gone, but next thing you know, I'm getting a call from this same gal who I was always friendly and appreciative with. And she brought me my next large law firm, which is to date one of my biggest clients.
One of your best clients.
Yeah.
And you said something to me earlier that I just love, because you said one of the things that really helped you to recognize that you could do this was reading the success stories.
That's
and
right.
Looking at some of the other certified legal nurse consultants who are successful. And you said, you know, I have that much experience. If they can do it, I can do it. So that is great advice for anybody out there who is a beginner and wondering, can I do this too?
Exactly. And that kept me going. And I said, there's just no way I'm not going to succeed. It was a decision I made in my mind because I saw their success. And I had the same and sometimes more nursing experience. So the formula was there.
Yes. And you said such an astute point that success is a decision.
That's right.
Success isn't something that just happens to us. It's a decision that we make. We're going to wake up in the morning and we're going to be successful, or we make the decision we're going to wake up in the morning and we're not going to be successful.
True.
Yeah. So I know that you have big plans here, so I'm so excited. I love to hear when certified legal nurse consultants are stepping out and really going big. So tell me what your next stage is, because you're staying busy for yourself. I think you're already using subcontractors. So what's next?
Well, what's next is a lot of the subcontractors I use, it occurred to me actually in preparing to come to the CLNC Consultant 2.0 workshop, filling out the paperwork of becoming clear with my own vision was a gift in itself, because as I did that, I thought, wow, what are my goals? What is next? And I gave myself the time to sink into that and figure it out. So even before coming here, I knew that I'm working with subcontractors, and sometimes they're quite a distance away. I live in California, but I have wonderful subcontractors that work for me in Northern California. And then I said to myself, well, I'm certainly not hovering over their shoulders. In this type of business, we are communicating over phone and email and reports and whatnot. What's the difference between San Francisco and New York? So my next goal is to market my business all across the nation.
We also talked that, you know, maybe another next step is getting a project manager who can oversee some of these cases for you.
Yeah.
That sounds exciting.
That is exciting, and that is something that I got to realize here today in our conference. I already knew coming in that I'm working too hard. I'm a single mom, and because of Vicki and becoming a CLNC, I have been able to buy my own home, which was just a huge dream for so long. And it's just been amazing. And now what I find is, although I'm very happy that I have all this work, I am just doing much too much on my own, and I would like to bring a little bit more balance back into my life. So I could really use an administrative helper, and a project manager is what I came to learn about here through your suggestions. So
Yes.
That's a very exciting possibility, which would free me up to take more of a leadership role in my business.
Absolutely, and take on more cases and more attorney clients.
Yeah.
Great success, and thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Vic. Thank you so much.